Alright guys, so here we are once again for another episode of the F1 2006 Career Mode Championship for Season 2. This is the penultimate race for the Japanese Grand Prix, and it's about now that we'll start getting some offers maybe for next season because it is quickly approaching, and like Red Bull said in the previous episode, they feel almost lucky to have us on board on the team, so there could be the opportunity that we get snapped up by a bigger team, so we may get a flood of offers very soon. So either way, here we are for the penultimate race of this season, and let's just try and build some momentum off the back of last episode where we managed to score a podium at all tracks at the Chinese Grand Prix. Either way, it's time for the penultimate race of the season.
Welcome to Suzuka, Japan for the penultimate qualifying session in the Formula One calendar.
There's something about this setup for Suzuka that makes the steering response really sharp. Like, it's so much more responsive when you first start turning the wheel, and it almost makes my car feel really twitchy. I mean, I feel like I'm a lot quicker, but like, the steering is all over the place for me at the moment. It's going to take just a little bit of time to get used to. I mean, the turn-in is just so supreme. Something completely different to what China is. Like, I just took that first part of that right-hander just flat. Supreme grip here in China. It's not China, Ben. Please get the track names wrong a bit more. Okay, a little bit dire. I've only put in 2 laps so far, and haven't been representative yet. We've got 4 minutes left. This may be our last run in the session, and I'm in the danger zone. I mean, like, look at that. That's just awesome grip. Better than F1 2011 with the suspension glitch. And to put it in perspective, if you guys haven't played F1 Championship Edition before, this game understeers like almost worse than F1 2010 at most of the time. So for us to have this much front-end grip is just alien to me. 1.2 seconds up in the middle sector, that's what I'm talking about. Final chicane. Let's try not to butcher that too much on the power early. That's debatable, that's also debatable. But we're going to come up to the line. Very scrappy lap. Are we in the 35s? 34.9. Still not that quick, is it? Even though it feels like I'm on the edge here, still more time to find.
Completes a qualifying lap.
That's the end of our session.
We'll continue in a few moments with the second knockout session where we'll decide grid positions 16 to 11.
That is so lucky. So lucky. Last place. The last safe position in qualifying 1, and we make it through to Q2. Oh my goodness me, that looked very 34.9. Where is the pace in this Grand Prix? Where is the pace this weekend? It's not here. 1:33.8 is the time that we need to better to get into qualifying 3. We currently sit on a 1:34.9. So we've got to find over a second in the next 6 minutes. I've just got to keep doing laps because I've got the setup. I've just got to nail a lap. Even though I feel like I've set a solid lap so far, it's just doesn't even look like I'm going to be competitive this round. Alright, 3 minutes to go. We've got at most probably 2 laps to do this.
Tonio Liuzzi completes a qualifying lap. He'll be upset with that performance. He'll know the car is capable of more.
So we didn't improve.
We'll continue with session 3 of qualifying in a few moments.
I'm not too sure what to do here, guys. Should this be the round where we just risk it? Because we're not on the pace anyway, so we may as well take a chance. Because at this rate, I don't see us having the pace to challenge for the top 10, or the top 8, top 6, whatever it is. So we're going to go for it. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be a no-stop race. One thing, however, that I am slightly worried about is whether we're going to make it to the end of the race on our current set of tyres. We do have soft tyres on, I believe, so if anything is going to hold us back, apart from the fuel, it's going to be the tyres. I guess this means from effective immediately, I should be in 7th gear and in Ultra Fuel Con mode. Let's just pray that Suzuka is a track that is friendly on the fuel wear. I think we should be okay. The first sector has a lot of off-throttle corners, so we might be okay for this very bold strategy. But away we go for the Japanese Grand Prix. There's been
He's He's out of the race.
Oh my goodness me. The game has just changed.
And as the drivers hurtle into the second corner, it's Alonso at the front now.
I don't know. I honestly do not know whether we should stick on the no-stop strategy now, because we've just moved up into the top 6. We started 16th. So what, 10 cars just got caught up in one car retiring there. That is so fortunate. Now this is where I could really use your advice, guys. Like, I haven't seen the feedback from the previous video yet, because I'm making this video straight after the Chinese Grand Prix as well. So, like, I have no idea whether the no-stop strategy is the winning one. But when you consider that we have points at stake now, you just have to weigh up the options. We'll see how the tyre wear goes midway through the race. At the moment, though, it says we're fueled for 9 laps. There's still another 10 laps to go. There's more cars going slowly. Oh my, were they lap cars? I don't know. No, I think we're still in P6. Oh.
It's Webber!
Oh. What the fuck? That came out of nowhere. Oh my goodness me. What a Grand Prix we have here, guys. Just the AI having absolute meltdowns at the moment. I can see there's a Renault retired. Webber tangled with Villeneuve, as we saw there. But I was really hoping that was actually people in front of us for position, but unfortunately it's not. But we're just going to have to press on. 9 laps left to go now. It says we have fuel for 8. Tyre wear still looks fine though, so we could still possibly do the no stop if we need to. Gotta start lifting and coasting through here. I've really got to be very mindful of my fuel now.
Condition indicator. The tyres are showing signs of wear and this will affect grip.
Oh, 3 cars have just made a pit stop there. Our tyres are now starting to go off as well, so it's not looking good in terms of the one stop. We're going to have to take this on a lap by lap basis, just see how the tyre wear is and see if we can make it to the end. But on a set of soft tyres, I'm really not liking my chances. That's nasty.
The crew's ready for you. Hit this lap.
Okay, I've made a change for the strategy. We're coming in at the end of this lap. I had a few scary moments over the course of this lap in terms of the tyres. I just don't feel like it's the right strategy to go on. I feel like we'd throw away the points that we currently have at the moment. So going on the one stop, and we're just going to bring home some solid points. Oopsie. Slow pit stop there initially. I blocked off my teammate. That's great. And we rejoin. Sorry about that, Coulthard. Another race goes by where he won't finish in front of me. And we rejoin in position 8. Hopefully a few cars are still yet to stop though. Oh, you prick. Oh, you... Oh.
Position. Okay, P11 right now.
That all just happened so fast. I don't really know what happened. So I'm just gonna move on. It's probably my fault. Are you pulling into the pits? No, you're not. I'm gonna have to pass you, Montero. And I'm gonna use the slipstream as well to affect the move.
Pressing nicely on the pit.
Please, please, make more inroads. There we go. Up the inside into turn 1. That was very scary for a few seconds there. I don't understand how I lost so much time. I mean, it was only like a simple spin or whatever it was. Spun around, got back on it again, but Barrichello was 12 seconds up the road. Like, there's no way I lost 12 seconds. Like, I just can't comprehend that. I was in P8, and with still a few cars left to pit. Like, I don't understand how this race got out of my grasp. I'm just so confused, almost in awe as to how I spun in the first place. I can't even remember if I just ran wide, got on the grass, or the gravel or whatever, or if I got spun. I honestly can't remember. I think it was just like a lapse in concentration. Like, literally, that's all it was. And because of that, we're not going to score points today. Here we go. Coming up to the line, it is going to be the one that got away here in the Japanese Grand Prix in a points-paying position. But somehow along the way, we just let that one slip.
This really is a magnificent circuit, and it always brings us a fascinating race. We say sayonara, and join us in 2 weeks' time when we bring this season to a close. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye.
I'm not too sure where I would have finished in that race, to be honest. I was in 8th place, and if you look at where Barrichello finished, he was, what, 24, 25 seconds off. So I would have been in that realm, so I could have finished maybe around 6 or P5 if you look at the gaps there. I haven't got that up on the screen, but I'll make sure that you guys can see exactly where I slotted into the race there. But yeah, very interesting one. It's no points for us today, but we do get a solid top 10 finish, and we finish in front of our teammate once again. So, bit of a bittersweet end to that episode, but what can you do? Excellent drive. Your performance in the Japanese Grand Prix was outstanding. You are a very special talent who seems to be able to push our cars to the absolute limit. I suspect that our competitors are green with envy that you drive the Red Bull Racing and not with them. Thank you very much, team. I'm glad that they're supportive because I wasn't too happy with my performance over the course of the Japanese Grand Prix. We're going to advance time, see if we get any emails, any offers from any potential teams. Go back. And we have absolutely zilch in the email inbox and also in the recruitment section of our career mode hub. So that's very interesting. Heading into the final race of this season, we are uncontracted. Actually, no, my eyes are playing tricks on me. We have absolutely no contract, no prospects for next season. So it's just going to be a waiting game. Maybe we'll get some offers after Brazil. But it's looking slightly dire at the moment. I'm sure some offers will come up, but we may have to wait until the season ends. So I'm going to leave this episode here. The next race will be the grand finale. It's going to be in Brazil, and that race always throws up something interesting, no matter what game it is, Codemasters or Studio Liverpool games. It should be a pretty good race. So once again, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like this video if you've enjoyed. And until my next video, the season finale of Season 2. Only 4 or 5 episodes in this season, but it's been pretty interesting nonetheless. Until then, guys, I'll see you next time. And now, after all these episodes, I'm finally changing my names so that it has lowercase letters as well for all you OCD people out there. Oh, hello. What is this? Okay, we're in the what is this? The trophy room. That was pretty fancy in the lounge of Red Bull. So we don't really have too many trophies at the moment, really, to speak about. In Season 1, of course, we've got the trophy from Monaco, and that is just about it, I think. We also have one from Hungary, which I said many episodes ago that was just an awesome looking trophy. And I think we may have one more. No, we don't have one for China, even though we got on the podium. So unless you actually win the race, that's when you'll get the trophy. Okay. Who knows? Maybe in the next episode, we'll have a trophy to fill in that very spot there. We have Williams, FW18. We have the Renault RS01. Are these unlocked cars that I've achieved through doing certain things? I know I definitely unlocked the Lotus 72E, and I will do a video on this soon. But I think that'll wait till after this current season finishes. This video is dragging on a little bit, isn't it? There's some more stuff. I'm just intrigued by this trophy room. Actually never clicked onto this before, and I wonder if some of you guys have as well. What's that down there? That's a table that's in the shape of a ref. And then we've got our driver suit. And then we have this classic Honda RA272 and a Lotus 49C. Thank God for the captions at the bottom of these cars, because if it weren't for that, I'd have absolutely no idea what some of these cars are. Oh, that Alfa Romeo though. I'd love to have a go in that. And there we go. That is a tour of the trophy room. Better end off this episode here before it becomes over 2 hours long. See you guys.